And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll throw again. Prescott. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Chidobe Awuzie there to make the play in coverage.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Here we go, 46, 46.
55, Mike 55. Yeah. Mike 55. Right there in the middle, 55.
Prescott to throw on 4th. He's got his target. It's Cobb. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Watching the clock. We want this.
And again, it's Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Randall Cobb there to make the grab. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Brett Maher on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. Following the touchdown, here's Maher to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. To throw is Prescott. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. DeMarcus Lawrence. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. After 7-0 on EA Sports. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
We're going to 54. Hey, 47.
He's crossing. He's checking crap. Switch.
We're going to 53. Go, get out there. 26.
Throwing. Prescott. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
We're going to 54. Going to 54. Lining. Then we're going to 53.
Third and long for Prescott. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
And absolutely zero surprise that one was incomplete, huh? I mean, truthfully, how many OCs have we seen with 3rd and 20 on their play sheet and go, oh, I've got the exact play to dial up?
No, that's just a head-scratching down when you're facing a 3rd and 20. Tried to complete it, couldn't get it done. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Cooper was the intended target. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. On first down, it's Elliott. Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 28 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
47.
Prescott now. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
47.
48 for Mike. It's our field. It's our field. Hey, it's our house.
Here we go, 47. Switch to 26.
Prescott. It gets it over the middle to Cobb. a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they showed to stay in there.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. Give him 32 yards as we inch our way to the 2-minute warning. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
Here we go, 46.
Hey, go. We don't like the 48 right now. Let's go. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get
Go. Get out there.
48's Mike. 48's Mike. I'm going to run you over. Check 48's the Mike. Check 48's the Mike.
26.
A first down throw for Prescott. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range. But boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
We're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. Sponge.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
Yeah, let's go. Check.
Under. 26.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Sean Lee. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Hey, kill.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Flush to his right. Over the middle, Cooper with it. And they work this out past the 25. 23 yards, the final tally. Final play of the half. Prescott. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach. Back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. The first play of the second half, a big success, over 30 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Elliott. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Tackle made there by Chidobe Awuzie.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Prescott to throw it. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. DeMarcus Lawrence able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Watch that three.
Here we go, 46.
Mike, 57. Coming in. 57 for Mike. 56.
Hey, 26.
Let's go. Let's bring it.
26.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
Here we go, line in. Here we go, going to 54, line in.
Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again.
All right, kill. 26.
They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Here's Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th.
Mike 55. Big stop, G. Big stop.
They're going to try and throw. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
Here we go, line in.
They'll run on first down. It's Elliott, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. They go to Elliott again. And for a second straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now third and long. They'll run with Elliott. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. That'll be good for 6, but now it's fourth down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that any time you hand the ball to a back.
They'll run it with Elliott. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on fourth down. Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
They'll keep it on the ground. Elliott. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Good push up front, and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
So after a good run by Zeke, another first and 10.
Check 48's the mic.
Check, kill. 47.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. 6. He don't want it. He's checking. Crap.
47.
Get him.
26.
Now Prescott. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Another try after the first down sack. Prescott. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's third and long.
36. Here we go, 47. Under. 26.
Here's Prescott. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's fourth down. The defense did their job. Fourth quarter, big stand.
No doubt about it, because the offense has been yelling at them from the sideline. Just do us a favor. Get us the ball back. Give us one more chance to take it downfield. The defense just did them a solid, it appears.
And when they get the ball back, they can kind of play free tie game. They're not behind. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. The Cowboys. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around.
We're going to 54, line in. Sweat, 26.
First down, Prescott. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. Charles, you talk so much about quick change plays. There's one right there. You get the turnover, and boom, hit him with a big one.
And defenses plan for this all the time. They work on it in practice. But in the middle of a game, when that quick change takes place, oftentimes guys aren't as focused as they need to be.
On first and 10, Prescott. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. And good. And that makes the score 14-7.